Hello everybody, welcome here to race number 2 here at Atlanta Oral-B 500. It's been a while since we've gone racing, but we're back here under the lights after a fantastic Daytona 500 where we saw Ferdinand in his last season pick up his first win in 2 seasons, 3 seasons it was. We're here and we're ready for Atlanta, the first 1.5 mile, and of course you know these are the most important races because there's more of these than any other. On pole here today will be Tyler Merkel. I messed that up way back. Daniel Maxwell, Season 2 champions on pole. Not Tyler Merkel. I don't know where I got that name from. I'm so sorry. Yep, starting up front once again. Sorry, I was like, he wasn't on pole. No, it was Joshua Jones who was on pole. Who was starting 4th. Colin Lindsay will be starting 2nd. Then we have Jesse Turner, Joshua Jones, and John Arndt, the top 5, go to Bobby. And then here's the 37 of Sergio Von Alonso, Mike Tolan, Cat Tellier, and then the 2 of Mr. Eric Heiden. That is your top 10. Here's Ferdinand starting 11th. A look through the rest of the field. The full starting lineup will come up after this like it did in the 500. I like doing that. So we'll have that again. You'll see the part-time drivers who qualified and who did not qualify. I'll go over that in a second. It looks like the 22 of Alexander Rowe and the 97 of Alex Miller round out the field. Christian Mishak, Chester Harvey, Nick Smith, Alexander Rowe, and William Brock make it into this race. James Richardson, Don Smallwood, John Andrews, Daniel Olson, Cody Smart, Travis Miller, John Gilbert will not be in. I know I said I was going to do more like part-time qualifying was going to be more races, but I lied. They will just be simulated completely. I don't really feel like recording those as well as this. So it's one big race. Those will all be recorded off to the side and then thrown in. And yeah, I did a race. I pretty much simulated it, and the top 5 make it in every week. There's no fooling about that. So, yep. Let's get the command. Let's go ahead and go racing, boys.
Drivers, start your engines.
There's the command here at Atlanta. Coming here for the first time this season. I think it's the only time we come this season, actually. So we're here. Cars are going to be rolling off. We'll get back going. Here is your starting lineup for the Oral-B 500. Through 3 and 4, here we go. Daniel Maxwell up front. JJ Motorsports dominating these pole positions this year already. I know it's only 2 races in, but wow. Daniel Maxwell sat on the outside pole for the 500 and now on the pole. 82 laps. All these races are a bit longer than normal, so here we go. Daniel Maxwell and Colin Lindsay front row. Green flags waving. Green flags out here at Atlanta. Who's going to get the second one of the season? Lap 1 easily by Daniel Maxwell. This 80 though, right on his back bumper, trying to make something happen. Here's coming the 37 of Sergio already. He team owner, now a team owner of the 500 as well as a race car owner. So kind of interesting about Sergio having a great season now. 80 of Jesse Turner's gonna go in. But yeah, like I was saying about Sergio, he won the 500 season 1, and now he won as an owner here in season 4. So as they go 3 wide, that is Ferdinand Gabot on the inside right there. That's our last week's winner, and there's Mike Tolan, who is so good here in the series. And this is Eric Heiden, 2nd season here racing for Dodge Motorsports. He's doing a great job early on. The front looks like it's the inside lane that's moving, but as we go to the back, we got some cars already kind of just thinning out in the back. The 20's back here with his teammate. That's the 20 of Mr. Zednik Price, 22 of Alexander Rowe, 97 of Travis Miller, and then the 00 of Tyler Merkel. And now it is the 46 Mike Tolan, Season 3 champion, Season 3 Daytona 500 champion, just Season 3 dominator out front here early on. But here comes Aiden Shepard. Aiden looking to have such a better season than last season. Last season, part-time, didn't make it into a lot of races. He's full-time this season. Hopefully he can show. The little bit he showed was good. But then we got a rookie right there going under him already before he gets to lead a lap. That is the 12 of Dylan Young making his second start. Not too good of a start. Last week he finished 16th in the 500. Here's the 89 racing side by side with Chester. This is Michael Harvey, the owner of the team. Chester on the outside. I believe it's his younger brother Chester. And then we have the 92. That's Johnny Gardner coming up, and I think someone just hit the wall. Okay, we're still green, so hit the wall or not, it's alright. It's alright. And we're going back to the front. Here comes 57 of Matt Tuck, another rookie trying to show off early here. A lot of rookies going to the front very fast. Jesus Moro now moving him out of the way. Here comes another rookie to the front. And then we got the veteran Colin Lindsay bringing JT Bryant and the 14 of Griffin Lynn. Griffin in his first full-time season, raced last season a little bit, so he's not a rookie. Oh, the 24 I think got loose right there. But he's going to have the momentum into one. Here comes JT. JT's going to take the race lead. How long is he going to hold it off from the 14 of Griffin Lynn? Griffin's got the 39, though, behind him. That's Keith Batson. We are just switching the lead all up real fast up here. We are going from... These drivers are going from the front to the back. I believe Griffin's going to lead this lap, but not for long, because here comes the 39 now. He's got help from the 10 of Jack Porkins. Jack is the third JJ Motorsports team. Not as much speed as his teammates have in qualifying, but we know he's going to get out here. He's going to do a fantastic job throughout the season. We are 3 wide, almost through the whole field. In the back... Oh, if it froze, I'm so sorry. It's not like someone was crashing, but they're not. We're still 3 wide all throughout. How are they doing it? 43, I thought we're about to go 4 wide. I think he's going to fall in line. He just needs to excuse me. Alright, we come back, sorry. And... yeah, okay, so we're kind of settling out. Just 2 wide now at the front instead of 3 wide. Nah, as soon as I say that, Travis Miller's up here in the 97, but now he's going to get put in the middle. J-Day, and that's Verizon racing down there. Matt Johnson and J-Day, and they're going to go 4 wide at the front of the pack. Oh, teammates. Maybe a little contact between Jay and Matthew. They're going to go on. And out front's actually a rookie. Chase Marks is out front, leading another rookie, Scott Rouse. Rookies are out front here early on in Atlanta, and they're kind of breaking away, but now they're going to be racing. It's going to really help them close in. So you see Jay Day, the younger stepbrother of Bobby Fraser, racing still. Oh, they're wrecking. It's a big one. A lot of names involved. Who is it? Keith Batson's involved. Matt Tuck. The 76, that's Christian Mizrak. And at the line, Dejon Weeks will be the race leader at the line. Caution's out here for the first time today at Atlanta. Let's go check it out. So right here, Zednick Price was making moves to get up front. It looks like the 46 is going to tag him. Gets into the 8, the 2, and it's kind of a slow spin. Gets into the 8, the 5, all of them. And then a lot of drivers do a great job avoiding it, but you see up there, a couple drivers, a lot of drivers, oh, JT does get into it. But a lot of drivers did a great job avoiding it. We're going to go with the 2 of Eric, who got clipped in the front. So it looks like it's the Eric, Matt Tuck, Keith Batson, and Christian Mizrak, as well as the 5. So about a 10-car wreck. See, the 2 gets destroyed. Eric Heiden does. We'll go on board. Who are we going to go on board? Let's go on board with Keith Batson because he looks like he's the least expecting it. Where's Keith? Keith is back some. So as we jump on board with Keith Batson, down here, there it is, there it is. He's just saying hi, can't do nothing, and almost made it through and then gets tagged at the last minute. Pack racing at a 1.5 mile track is not the best thing to do. And you see the 5 and the 8 getting involved just barely. We'll go on board with the 8 of Chris Dodd. Gets him the 5 and the 8. A lot of damage, I know, not really into it. The 20 was hanging back for the first like 3-4 laps and then really started going to the front and he crashed. So I think we'll see what happens there. And then I want to see, does Jesse just go low to avoid it? What happens to Jesse? I think he just goes super. Oh, I think he hits the apron awkwardly and his car just jerks to the left. But he did not hit the wall and he'll be able to continue. Caution's out for the first time here today. Here we go, pit stops. It looks like everyone's coming. 14 laps. They want some tires. Dejon Weeks is the race leader, but the 7's going to lead them down because Dejon did not jump in front of them before we go. And I don't know, but I guess they're not really going to call on the 7 or the 30. That's the 37 who's in second, who was. Oh, now the running orders all get messed up. So never mind. We'll see here. So really, the leader was Dejon, but the 7 led them down pit road. No penalty on saying you have to go down pit road under caution as the leader. So no, there will be no penalties for the 37 or 7. Maybe a warning from the Zero to Racing League officials in the race off. Hair Gel's gonna win it. J-Day, Dejon, the 792, and more will follow. So we're gonna go back green. As we come back, some good news. No one retired. Joshua Jones will be a lap down though. He's still on pit road, still getting some repairs. The 20, 30, that's the 57. Keep thinking that's the 37. 76, 8, 39, 2, all with some damage. All will be kind of slow, I expect to be. Don't really feel like going through the field, so your top left will be your top 10. There's your top 20. Your top 30. And then your top 40. Hair Gel's out front. This team very, very strong. 2 drivers caught up in early incidents, but the veterans, Ferdinand and Hair Gel, still going strong. Ferdinand's currently, that's our 500 champion, currently. '26. Green flag's back out. Here comes the 5, who's going to get a huge boost, but how slow is he going to be once these drivers get up to speed? So sorry. I was looking for Ferdinand. Thought he was a 76. I was like, no, that's Christian. See, Garrett's getting held up by the 5, the 6 down there. Those are teammates both of them getting held up here by Joshua Jones. We'll get back to the 3x3x3x3x3 racing. I don't know. We'll see, as it's a breakaway in the front. It looks like it's the top 6 have broken away as the 5 is still falling back. He is definitely slower than these drivers, so he's going to be holding them up. We'll see how that works out for some of these drivers. J-Day looks like took the race lead, but we're going to look in the back. The 20, 57, 8, 76, 2. All of them are slow, like I said. Just going to try to finish the race. Here's the 25. This is Philip Goldberg making his return to the series last week. Not how he wanted to return. He ended up finishing 19th. Just quiet day. Not bad, not good, just quiet. Yeah, he's racing for Scott Incorporated Racing, a team I think is going to do fantastic this year. Hopefully do fantastic. It's my team if y'all didn't know. Yeah. So happy to have him on board, and hopefully he can do good things. Arctic supporting him and his teammate Griffin Lynn here this weekend at Atlanta. Arctic Coolers. Go get them. Anyways, and now you see, here comes Hair Gel, the veteran. Hair Gel and Philip both raced Season 1. Philip took a little time off. So I think Hairjo's got a little more experience, but you see Phillip now getting a great run here on the inside of Johnny Gardner, who led that lap. Here comes Phillip Goldberg. Can he hold on to the lead for a little bit? I don't know, because look at Hairjo. He's trying to dig under the 25. He's going to move the 25. Here comes the 37. And the 6 of Chase Marks is back up here. A rookie doing a great job here at Atlanta today. Big story coming into this season was how good were the rookies going to be. We don't have too many. I mean, we have a decent amount, but we definitely thought it was going to be veterans. And I think veterans are doing a fantastic job today as well. Here comes Michael Harvey with help from Dejon Weeks. And how close? Yeah, we're going to lap them pretty soon. See the 43, 28, 81. Not slow, but in the back as well. The 2 is still going. Eric Hayden's caught up to them. Very thin racing towards the back part. And then the up front for the lead is really where they're racing hard. Michael Harvey's out front. He's got another rookie behind him, Scott Rouse. Scott Rouse doing a fantastic job. He's already visited Victory Lane once this year as a rookie. Yeah, he won one of the duels. I think it was Duel 2. And right behind him was the win. No, he won Duel 1. Duel 2 was won by the man right behind him, the 16 of Garrett Senor. And yeah, so all of them looking for everyone pretty much looking for their first checkered flag for points, but the 16 and 23 have already got one for duels, and now 16 is behind the 23. Oh, he's going to jump down behind Michael Harvey. 23 is going to close the door on Mike Tolan. There's the 20 of Zednik. This is the 20. Yep, that's the 20 of Zednik Price. There's the leaders. They're going to gobble Zednik up fast, and how are they gonna get through? How are they gonna pass Zednik? You know he's gonna hold up one lane. Is it gonna be the top lane? Is it gonna be the bottom lane? As we have 2 drivers kind of out front. Dylan Young's up here. That's Hairjo on the inside line behind Dylan. All right, here's the 20. He's gonna hold up the middle to outside. He's going everywhere. Garrett Senor's gonna get held up. No, Garrett's gonna jump. No, Garrett can't jump. And the 12, 37, 38 get a huge run. We'll pass the 23 for the lead. There's the 20. He's trying to get out the way. Nowhere for him to go. Now he's going to be holding up the whole outside lane. And that middle. Oh, John can't. He's kind of holding up both of these lanes. There you see his teammate Alexander Rowe go by. A lot of these drivers. That's Daniel Maxwell, Dejon Weeks, Bobby Fraser. A lot of big names getting held up by this 20 car. And biggest loser, Mike Tolan, as well as the 16 of Garrett Senor, definitely lost the most ground. So we jump to the front. Dylan Young, the rookie's out front. Jay Day, who's never visited Victory Lane's out front. Then we got Mr. Hairjo Von Alonso. We all know him. One of the best racers here, really. He really is. He's got a lot of hate in the garage. A lot of drivers, yeah. A lot of tension between him and other drivers, but you know that makes for good racing. Here goes Dylan, the 38. Oh, that's a 57 of Matt Tuck holding these drivers up. He's not going to want to hold up his boss. His boss is on the high side, so it looks like Matt's going to go on the low side. But then the 38 is going to move him out the way. Now he's going to go to the high side. Matt Tuck's going to be holding up his box. His boss is trying to get around them, and they are just squirming all around. Look at them. And now the Red Bull Racing teammates up here racing together. And now they'll clear the 57. And Hairjo's actually going to get behind him. Maybe show a little displeasure with one of his rookie. He owns that 57 car, and the rookie held him up. And now Hairjo's going to lose a lot of positions. There's Joshua Jones, the next driver. Cat Tellier led that lap. But I think Joshua's going to hold up. The inside, it looks like Cat Tellier's going to get a huge run. Look at Cat Tellier. Cat Tellier has one win that came at Auto Club last season. Huge lead for Cat Tellier. This is the first time we've seen a lead this big, really. And it will be a while till we lap another car. So will these drivers be able to catch Cat? I'm not sure. And like I said, the 16 car, how he lost all that ground, he's back in the top 10 now, 9th. Garrett Senor, that is. Good day by John Arndt running in the top 10 here. Almost halfway done with this race. The 30 of Bobby Fraser's up here. 14 of Griffin Lynn. We've gone over him. Jesse Turner, who's trying to visit Victory Lane once again for the 3rd time in his career here today, is doing a fantastic job. Here's the 88 Zachary Fitchwater. He's never visited victory lane, but oh, would he love to. He's been in the series now 3 years, still looking for it, and the 89 is going to take the race lead. Mr. Michael Harvey looking for a victory lane. I think he does have one win. He won at Homestead Season 2. Boy, is it windy outside my house right now looking out the window. But we are here racing, and it is the new leader, Zachary Fitzwater, out front. And we got a compact group of cars racing here. Let's look through the field. Kind of thin towards the back. Mike Tolan, we know, is going to try to get back up to the front. There's Ferdinand. He points leader as well as the champion of the 500. And actually, like we were saying about the 80 trying to visit victory lane again, he actually finished second in the 500. So, and Johnny's up here right at the back end of the top 10 now. He finished third in the 500. Daniel Maxwell finished fourth. Chris Dodd, not having the best day, finished fifth. Here comes John Arndt in the 05, and they're actually going to catch the 20 again almost. And the 05 is going to get moved out of the way. Here comes the 7 instead. 05 led that lap, so he did get a point, but Daniel Maxwell, your pole sitter. Colin Lindsay, your outside pole sitter. First and second now pretty much in front of the 05, and now the 3 is going to go to the race lead, or try to go to the race lead, excuse me. He's got help from Dejan and Johnny Gardner. Johnny, Rookie of the Year. No, Alex Miller was the Rookie of the Year last year without getting a win. That's saying something. This year, who will be the Rookie of the Year? Rookie of the Year is just the highest finishing rookie. Right now, it would be Lucas Tran, but he is not even in this race today. Don Smallwood qualified for the race, did not make the race, but him and Lucas share the 4 this season. As back to the front, this rookie, Scott Roush. Whoa. Interesting. Did not expect Scott to come here and be so fast. And he has a great car. It's just this pack race in here at Atlanta. For some reason, these cars are staying right on top of one another. And we're catching the 20. Here we go. The 33 is up front for the first time today. That's Emmanuel Hartnett. Oh! Almost hit the 20. That was close. Aiden Shepard's going to go with Emmanuel. Get around the 20. That was close. They caught the 20 way faster than I thought they were. And this put the field all together, but that puts... Now Aiden Shepard's going to the race lead. Aiden looking for his first win. So happy he has a full-time ride this season in this 83. Beautiful 83 scheme. He's out front. Then we have Verizon Racing, 3rd and 4th. They're having a great day. Dylan Young's having a great day. It's pretty much the same people who are constantly out front. We have different people out front, like the 33 and 83. They're different. Through the shuffling of the field, they're out front. But these drivers right here, this group of drivers right here that you see, look at that. Mike Tolan already back up here. These drivers have been just having a great day up front almost the whole day. The shuffling's been putting them back, but they come back to the front because they just have a good car. The 83, 33 kind of luck staying on the inside, making it their way up. Now they're about to get past. There's the 8, 2, and 76. Those are the next drivers to go a lap down. Everyone's got through the 20. And more than likely, we'll have to see pit stops again as we're just now passing halfway. Here comes Dylan Young under the 33. New leader, rookie Dylan Young out front. John Arndt said, not for long, here I come. Here comes John Arndt in the 05. Now, I don't know if John really has an advantage over these drivers, but he was the first driver to test these new cars, which was at Texas World, which we are not going to this year, but it was at Texas World last year. And he was the first one to test these new cars, this body of car. So I'm not sure how much of an advantage that would be, if any. As you see, he's running pretty well today as the 88 Zachary Fitzwater leads that lap. But here comes the 14 of Griffin Lynn. And I just said the 14, so I'm not going to say it again. And the 5 is falling back. So there's a group of drivers they'll catch fairly soon. But I think we'll see pit stops before that. Yeah, here comes Chris Dodd and Matt Tuck. So that means leaders are coming. Mike Tolan's going to lead them down. Don't wreck getting on pit road. That's the biggest thing all the spotters are saying right now. Do not wreck. Do not wreck. Do not hit anyone. Just be nice and calm. 14's out front. Now I think we'll see more of a very, very thin racing here now that we have green flag pit stops. I believe we'll need one more as we just passed halfway and this is our second stop. And the 88 stays out again. Oh, slow, slow, slow. Come on, boys. Do not crash. Boys and calf. Because it is... Oh! The 26 came flying in. And the 88's still out. Interesting. Interesting. Only one on this strategy. We'll see how Zachary Fitzwater fares. He'll probably be coming this lap. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was about to stay out again. But yeah, he comes down this lap. We'll see what happens here. Not seeing any contact or anything on pit road. So we'll go ahead. Go see who the first off of pit road was. These drivers, I don't think it's the 10 and the 35. I think they were in the back half of the field, so they might... They're not the leaders. Alright, I think it's going to be whoever this is, and it's the 14 of Griffin Lynn, I think. Whatever the 35 and 10 did, though, I think they are up here racing for position. So great stops by those two teams. But I think Griffin Lynn's the leader over Dylan Young and John Arndt. They'll cross the line here. Believe he'll be second. Yes. And then there's the 88, Zachary Fitzwater playing the strategy. I don't think he's going to get off in front of the 14. There's the 14, yeah. So the 88 strategy is not going to work like he thought. But yeah, 35, I mean, he's not going to lose too bad. Fourth. Maybe fifth. 35, 10, 97. These three were for a fantastic stop inside the top 10 now. The 6th and the 33 are 8th and 9th. And then battle for 10th. There's a group of drivers as we look through the field. So very thin racing now. Not too many people for good pit stop. 46 did not have a good pit stop. He's way back here. 28, 87, 16 and 3 as well. All of them were up front. So... we'll see if the racing closes in as we got a battle for the lead. Dylan Young. Okay, they'll split the lap car, the 5. The 05 2. They're outside. I think that allowed John to catch a little bit, but it's a 3-car breakaway pretty much for the race lead. Dylan looking for his first ever win. Griffin Lynn looking for his first ever win. And John looking for his first win since season 2. Went winless last season, and it would be his third win. He has 2 wins. Rockingham and Phoenix. Now they're about to pass Chris Dodd, who came in here 5th in points, but you know, it's still early on. Remember, the chase works, your top 10, and then we got 2 wild cards. First 2 drivers with a win. And remember, 2 wins trump 1 win, 3 wins trump 1, or 2 wins, 4. However, don't worry. Just note, if you're not in the top 10 in points, you better have the most wins outside the top 10. But inside the top 30. And all 3 right here. Now the 05 is going to go even lower. I don't think he'll have a run, but they're 3 wide with a lap card. Chris Dodd. And the veteran up here is definitely going to be the 05. John actually owned the 25. Me and him owned the 25 last season that Griffin Lynn ran in a couple races. And now Griffin Lynn running full-time for me as me and John split our team up. And so that's interesting. So John's racing with pretty much his own old driver. Next driver is going to be Alexander Rowe. They lapped in the 2, 76, 57, 26, and looks very, very thin. Not too much racing going on. This is 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th racing right here. So whoever finishes ahead of the other 4 will get a top 10. Then we got a good race here from 3rd to 9th pretty much. 4th to 9th, excuse me. As the 8's holding them up. Here comes the 12. Are they going to get around the 20 final? I think they should. It's only 3 leaders really. They're all single file now anyways. So Dylan Young, one of the rookies. He's 16th in the points coming in. He's out front here pretty much with a really, really good chance of winning this race. As the field's really thin now. I'm not sure how long we'll be thin. If we will catch lap traffic. If we have, I think we have another pit stop coming. We'll see what happens. But Dylan Young definitely looking good right now out front without drivers on his inside and outside. Definitely an advantage there. As you see, the 05s passing the 14. See, look how much harder it is to pass one another without the draft and everything of the other drivers. You see, the 05 lost a lot of ground just trying to make that pass. And now the 12 is going to come up behind two drivers running side by side in the back. He'll easily get around them, but I think he's slowed up just a tad. Here comes John Arndt. Yeah, John's going to get a great run in 3. Here comes Johnny boy. Not sure if he'll be able to pass the 12 off of 4. He's going to try, but Matt Tuck's going to be up there. I think they're side by side. Not quite yet. And they'll fall back in line. Your top 3 bumper to bumper. Oh, Matt's going to block all 3 of them. That's going to allow this man, Chase Marks, another rookie, 4th, to close in. 14 went to the outside. I think that's going to be a mistake by Griffin Lynn there. We got 3 lap drivers, 3 lead lap drivers, and Dylan Young's going to get away with the lead. Looking through the field, big bottleneck right here. And then, of course, right here. Oh, your whole top 10 really. Or from 10th on back, a good amount now all racing right here. And then we got a big battle for 4th. Who's pretty much almost caught Griffin Lynn. If they caught Griffin Lynn, Griffin's kind of lost the top 2 now. Now it's kind of Dylan versus John Arndt. John's got a nose in. Off turn 4, side by side, down the front stretch. Who's going to get it? Going into 1. John Arndt on the inside. John's going to dive it in deep, and John's got him cleared down the backstretch. No, the 12's got to run back. The 05's racing clean, not going to block him. I think he's going to get him through 3 and 4. The 12 was forced. Oh, look at the 14. 14's back up in here, side by side for 2nd now. And look at this. The 33, who is 4th, is up here. That's Emmanuel Hartnett, who's going to get taken 3 wide by Travis Miller. And now the 12 is going to lose the lead and lose 2nd. John Arndt and Griffin Lynn out front. The 5:26 next 2 to go a lap down. Everyone's still in the race. We're down to 34 on the lead lap, though. So now we have a race, boys. 3rd through 9th, pretty much. So your top 9 are all up here within a second. Oh, 3 wide for the race lead. Down the backstretch. Dylan Young to the far inside, trying to reclaim his lead. That's going to easily allow these others. John, I think, backed up. John did a great job. He's trying to get to the inside. Not going to have enough. Dylan Young leads another lap. 14's trying to clear. He can't fall in line. No, he won't fall in line. But now, look at this. We got 5 on the inside, 4 on the outside. Your top 9 all separated by a blanket. Then we got 4 seconds back to the 81 of Dion Scott, who's leading this pack. I think the 00. Yeah. So this group right here, all the way back to Zeus Morrow and 19th. So 19 drivers right here. And then we got Griffin Lynn, or excuse me, Garrett Sidnor leading a group of cars. And then really thinned out drivers here. As they're coming up on the 5, who is slow. The leader, Dylan's going to pass him fine. Chase Marks is not going to pass him. Emmanuel Hartnett will, and the outside is getting blocked. Here comes the inside. Emmanuel Hartnett out front, or excuse me, 2nd. Great run by Emmanuel, jumping teams the last couple seasons. I think he finally found a team that really fits him. CJ Racing. That's the 88. Zachary Fitzwater as well on this team. So 2 CJ Racing teammates right here in the top 3. As Emmanuel might be going for the race lead as we're down to 20 to go. Excuse me, I need to sneeze again. With 20 to go, we've gone through 63 laps. Dylan Young's been out front. I believe we're going to see pit stops fairly soon, maybe 15 laps, so it might come down to a fuel strategy race if we don't see another caution. And the 10, it looks like, has kind of lost these drivers, fallen back some. That's Jack Porkins this year. J.D. Brown was in that car before, I think. Who drove the 10 last year? He won the All-Star race. He had Matthew Brown. Matthew had actually won the All-Star race 2 years in a row. And he's not in the series anymore, so maybe a new All-Star winner. He's the only All-Star winner. Matthew Brown is. 2 in a row. Never won a point training race. And as I've been speaking, wow, I just noticed it. Dylan Young has fallen outside the top 5. Emmanuel's out front now. 14 and Griffin second. Chase Marks, Travis Miller. Up here, here's the 35. He almost won his duel. Did not make the race. Chester Harvey last race at Daytona didn't even make the race. Almost won the duel though. Bad luck at the end. Pretty much shuffled him out of contention, and he is up here now. In this race, he finished second in the part-time simulation, and he is up here and doing a great job. Going to get a lot of points for this 35. Now remember, part-timers can still make a chase. If they make the chase, they will. What happens is they become a full-time, and that puts only 4 drivers able to race their way in. So say four part-timers make the chase somehow. Just saying, somehow they make it. Only 1 driver would race in every week. The 10's caught up. He is passing, and if it froze, I'm sorry. I don't know why it does that sometimes. We got a battle for the race lead. The 6 under the 33. Here comes Chase Marks. Right now in the top 4, all of them looking for their first ever win. If Jet gets around the 35, then it would be the whole top 5 looking for their first ever win. Because Chester has 1 win coming at Sonoma in Season 2. When it was his first start, and he won it. They're catching the 26 of William Brock. William's pretty good. I mean, I don't think they'll pass. They've been working on William for a long time. As the next driver will be the 20 once again of Zednick Price. Not having the best day. I think he's last now. Yeah. And the 14's up here. 14 trying to go into Dylan. Dylan definitely, I think, has the car to beat here late in the run. And is the 14 going to use the 26 as a pick? 26 actually going to go low. The 12's going to use him as a pick. No, I don't think they're actually going to pass him out here through 3 and 4 because the 26 is still kind of up to speed. Just bad pit stop. I think the 26 is actually going to maybe race with these guys a little bit. But the 14 is going to take the race lead. He's going to get stuck behind the 26, though. 26 actually going to move up just a half a lane. 14's out front. Chester Harvey, Zachary Fitzwater following Griffin Lynn. Pit stops. Yes. The 35-10 are coming to pit road. This is a good angle to see them. 25, Phillip on the pit road. Pit strategy. Matt Tuck's on pit road. Who's going to pull some pit strategy? What's going to happen? 33's coming. 05, John Arndt as well. 97. 22 of Alexander Rowe leads the group of cars down. Here comes the 2, the 80. So, a lot of drivers that lap. Mike Tolan as well. We'll pretty much cycle back to the front. Here is the 12 of Dylan. Now, this is where Dylan's team really needs to help with 10 laps to go. They don't want to throw it away here with a bad pit stop. 88, no, he can go maybe a lap or 2 longer. We'll see what happens with that. I believe pretty much everyone but the 88, I believe, will be on pit road now by this lap. 35 and 10, they must have come a whole lap before. If we had backed it up, I think they came a whole lap before again. And I don't think they'll be out front. There's the 35-05. There's the 05. So the 33 won that race off. The 3 has not pitted yet either. He's coming now, maybe trying to gain some positions late here. The 33 is going to be the race leader. Probably. Or wait, I mean, they're still racing off pit road, but He's got to beat the 4. He'll easily beat the 14. Oh, wait, Griffin Lynn. He's still getting up to speed. I spoke way too soon. He's still getting up to speed. The 33. Yeah, 14 is still getting up to speed. He'll be 5th. They'll get around 26 fine. The 33 of Emmanuel's out front. Jack Porkins is behind him. And I did lie. Jack does have a win. He won Kentucky last year in the 33. But he's in the 10 this season. There's the 88. Oh, he's going to go up. Almost getting into Jack Porkins. He's trying to block maybe. Oh, look. It's the 20 car. He's going to block Jack. Emmanuel's going to have to use the outside. No. Emmanuel's going to have to use the outside because he's getting blocked. Jack on the inside. Big loser here. The 12. Bad pit stop. He is back in 9th place. His team did not perform well under pressure. And Dylan Young way back there in 9th now. As we got a 2-car battle for the race lead, kind of. Chester Harvey looking to get his second career win. Both these drivers looking to get their second career win. Jack and Chester. Emmanuel looking to get his first. John Arndt looking to get his third. We still got drivers coming off pit road. That's the 5 of Joshua Jones, who's been damaged early in the race. There's the 8 of Chris Dodd. I don't know if they'll catch them. That's the 33's teammate. So, would he help the 33? I don't know. All I know is we got a rookie up here. We got drivers battling for their first win, battling for their second, third. Phillips battling. I think Phillips a 2-time winner. I think so. Oh, the 33 is going to get blocked by the 8. He couldn't get down. Travis Miller to the race lead. Travis is bringing Griffin, John, and Zachary Fitzwater on the inside. The rookies out front here with just 4 laps to go. This time by. They still have to catch Matt Tuck. I don't know if they'll catch him. John Arndt said, caution's out. The race is over. Just like last week, the race will end under yellow. Why is the caution out? Once again, not sure. I think this is for the win. I believe it's going to be Travis Miller. I don't think we'll get back going green with just 3 to go. Why did the caution come out? We'll have to go look for it, but I think Travis Miller might have just won this race. Let's see what happens. What's the Zero to Racing League official saying? Are they slowing down for Travis to come past them? They are. Travis to the front. John is second. Zachary Fitzwater third. Fourth is Emmanuel. The 26 is a lap down in between them. And Griffin Lynn is 5th. 2 laps to go. While they do this lap, let's go see why the caution came out. 2 things. 1, the caution is out. There was no incident on the racetrack. We were getting told by Zero Racing League officials. Debris caution. The race is going to end right here. White flag. And I am so sorry. The 97 is not Travis Miller. 97 is Alex Miller. I have been saying Travis this whole time. Alex Miller is coming around to get the white flag, now coming to get the checkered flag. Alex Miller, Rookie of the Year last year, is up here. And he is about to get his first win of his career. Did Travis even make this race? Travis Miller did not even make this race. I am so sorry, Alex Miller. I feel terrible. I actually feel pretty dumb right now calling him Travis this whole race. But yeah, so Alex Miller coming around. He beat John Arndt for his first win, coming to get the checkered flag. So Alex Miller is going to win it. John Arndt second. The 88 of Zachary Fitzwater third. 4th will be Emmanuel Hartnett. Griffin Lynn 5th. Jack Porkins, the 35 of Chester Harvey. Dylan Young after what I thought would probably be the winner. Chase Marks, and Dion Scott, the top 10. We'll look through the rest later. But Alex Miller, not Travis. I've been thinking Travis drove the 97, but no, he drives the, because this is the same scheme almost as the, no, it's not even almost, I don't know why I was confused. I'm so sorry. Alex Miller finished, it's like pretty bad last week. Can't even find him. Oh, he finished 10th. My bad. 2 top 10s in a row. Alex Miller's going to get it done here at Atlanta. Alex Miller visited victory lane for the first time in his career, beating out John Arndt and Zachary Fitzwater. John almost had it at the line there. It was 0.04 seconds, if I remember. So super, super close between them. And Alex Miller will pick up his first ever win. See, Alex Miller, it's not Travis. And another caution to end a race. Well, I'm not sure why we had the caution, but they told us for debris. Sorry if it's frozen. Alright, let's go ahead and pause. Sorry if it's frozen. I'm going ahead and go and put the points in so I can see it. And I think we're going to have a new points leader. Yeah. So you'll see points, of course, but Zachary Fitzwater is actually first in points. Alex Miller will jump up to second after his first ever win. Ferdinand falls to 10th after coming in as the points leader. John Arndt jumps up 16 to 11th. Griffin Lynn jumps up 18 to 16, looking for the big moves. Lucas Tran falls 20 after not making the race. J Day falls 10. Kristen Mizrak falls 13. Nick Smith gains 11. Emmanuel Hartnett gains 15, now 7th in points. Dylan Young up 10, 6th in points. I think Dylan led the most laps of this race. I think he led the most laps. Not 100% sure. But yeah, so Zachary Fitzwater is the new points leader. Alex Miller jumps up to second, not Travis. It is Alex. I'm so sorry. But Alex Miller is the winner here at Atlanta for his first ever win. Congratulations to Alex Miller. We'll go look at points and his burnout.